1981, and there's a plane dropping flower bombs on a rugby match. What's going on? This was the South Africa tour of New Zealand in 1981, and it was hugely controversial at the time, and this resulted in the final test at Eden Park, where you had scenes like this, and this, and this. And look, there's a load we could dig into in terms of that tour. Obviously the Apartheid era, South Africa, highly problematic to say the least. But one other interesting snippet or tidbit is that the lineal title, the Raeburn Shield, could easily have missed out on being in circulation for a long time, because actually the Springboks came into this tour holding the lineal world title. They'd won it in 1976. And so I've just snipped it up here so you can see in 1976 New Zealand had lost it to South Africa, and they held it all the way through until 81. And basically through that tour, New Zealand and South Africa kind of traded blows. But what's interesting is New Zealand managed to take it for that last match. Now, imagine if they hadn't. The lineal title could have been out of circulation for a long old time, and in fact it probably would have missed the Rugby World Cup when it came later on. And so, you know, just one of those interesting things where much bigger issues at play than a lineal world title. That 1981 tour is, you know, hugely divisive at the time within New Zealand. I think now you'd get a lot more people saying, no thank you. But I thought it was really interesting as I was looking through the data and having a bit of a think about it, that actually we could have missed out on having the lineal world title in the 1987 World Cup, but we did not. And France ultimately were the ones who took it into that tournament. In June of 1986 they won it off of Argentina, and then Australia won it off of them, and then you can see, in fact that doesn't actually go far enough to show, but France ultimately do win it, and New Zealand take it off them in the final of the 87 World Cup. Alright, sure, I'm out.